going on, Frankie? How you doing tonight, man? Getting some decals done, brother? I know you've been on that decal lately. I gotta show you something, Frankie. A big decal. I gotta do. Matter of fact, let me show you right now while you on here. You still on here, Frankie? Alright, hold on. Let me show you. You can ask the question, but let me show you what I got a decal, bro. I'm like, in my Frankie voice, I was like, I know Frankie would love this. This is something he would get down to. Let me show you this ridiculousness I got. Hold on. I gotta go outside my store. It doesn't show that you're still here. I hope you're here. Okay. So, you know I got the tropical snow. What's up, Amber? How you doing? Your boy in here late night gritting. Got like 100, 200 keychains. Well, not 200, Lord. Got 150 keychains to do. I'm down to the last stretch of them. My wife and the kids and went to the Hall of Fame, the first Friday thing. But Frankie, check this out, man. This is the mobile trailer, right? I hope my Samsung ain't doing a whole bunch of pixelation. I gotta put tropical snow all over this, Frankie. Front, back, side, door, all of that. Pretty nice. But I ain't looking forward to it. I don't really like doing all the decals. But right now, I want to get on here with y'all because I'm bored. How can you be bored and working? I'm doing keychains. So I'm peeling off the mask off one side and I'm actually taping down the image together. Yeah, it's a dope trailer. Hold on, Frank. What you say? How do I bring my questions back up? Okay, yes. Grinding hard, yes. Amber, I know you over there, Grizzly Grid. You and Jason, the true definition of motivation, inspiration, and Grizzlytation. Yeah, that's a new one, Grizzlytation. Dope trailer, yeah. It's so they can do the they can move around the city with the snow cone stuff. Yes, I'm here. The problem is how that would I ship them? Shoot. The best thing is just to get you a poly mailer, a nice stiff piece of cardboard, put them decals in there, wrap them with some plastic, and keep it moving. So these have mask on them. Mask like masking tape. They got this on them. To get to this, I'm taping this onto this, and then I'm pressing them. As you can see. And I have a stack over here already done. Be honest with you, they're very plain. But time is of the essence and I'm out of time. And this is due tomorrow, so this is what they look like. Alexander Fish Fry, 2021, 35 years. Plain, simple, not too much. I spent an hour with that daggone Epson over there, and I'm telling you, it was this close to hitting the floor. Like, you know how you want to push something real quick? That's what I was going to do. I was going to push it and make it hit the floor. And then call the insurance company like, look, somehow a ghost pushed my printer onto the floor. I need a new one. LOL. That workforce got me through it. I ain't gonna sit up here and talk about old Betsy, but she on her last leg. Like, she just be having unnecessary mood swings. Yes, y'all, I'm talking about the Epson printer. A whole bunch of other stuff. Alright, let's see what y'all saying. Yes, grinding hard. What's up, Darren? How you doing? What's up, Educated Natural? Hello, hello. I meant for big decals like your trailer. Or do you need it smaller decal? No, I'm doing huge decals. And unfortunately, I gotta use a Cameo 24-inch cutter. Because, like, on both sides, they want 24-inch snow cones. Like the size of a 24-inch mat snow cone. Then on the sides of the snow cone consists of 3 cups, right? Or the Hawaiian snow. I'm saying the wrong thing. It's Hawaiian shaved ice. It's not a snow cone. So they want the cups like at an angle. One big one, then 2 at an angle with the Hawaiian snow up top. They want tropical snow 2.0, underneath it. So it's going to be a daunting task because I got to use that daggone Cameo Pro. And y'all know how I feel about that daggone Cameo Pro. Which is why everybody's Silhouette Design Studio keep messing up if you're using 4.4. Because they're trying to get it right for the Cameo 4 Pro. It's got a lot of bugs. A lot of bugs. But back to Betsy. Yeah, that's most definitely why I can rest assured you, like, the Cameo 4 Pro software and the Cameo, they like disgruntled husband and wife. One day she happy and then he tried to sneak in and get some work done. She ain't having it. The next day she tried to sneak in and get some work done and he ain't having it. So they gotta get them back on one cord. And every time they do something, it's like it messes up another feature in that daggone program. My brother asked me to do his merch, but one of his vendors is doing the same thing, selling his merch as well. How do you feel about that? If you got to outsource, outsource. Same for everybody. Do what works for you, you know? It's no sweat off your back if you outsourcing. Now, if you feel it as that's a threat or competition, you need to approach your brother like, look, man, I could have handled all of that. We wouldn't have had to outsource anything. I mean, that's how I do it. Shoot. Some people be like, well, is this within your capabilities? I'm like, you in here asking me questions. I'm answering them. If I didn't think it was within my capabilities, I would have been directed you elsewhere, you know? Just got to make it make sense. That's it. Ain't nobody going to outwork your boy Mike. Not this year, anyway. Y'all been seeing I've been dropping videos left and right. I've been on that YouTube. That YouTube video drop game. And my work spot look like a mess, y'all. I'm moving shelves around. I got stuff all over the floor. You can tell some work was definitely being done. Alright. What's going on, Maria? How you doing? What's up, Connie Hart? How y'all doing tonight? Me, I'm trying to knock out these 150 keychains. The wife and kids that went off to First Friday with the NFL players and the stars and all the good fair food and all of that. Today we are learning, or should I say I'm just making keychains. So, and I got a little connect on wood, but this ain't it. Close, but this ain't it. So I'm peeling the mask off of this and getting it ready for a family reunion so you can see firsthand what I'm doing. Occasionally you'll have something like that, but just trying to take these off, keep it moving. Some of them fully sublimated. Sorry y'all about the camera. No tripod. Alexis done left me alone. She getting ready for college. She said she ain't doing this no more. She said she quit. No, I'm playing. she out enjoying her life. It's a Friday night. And I've been getting her to help me make videos, so I just haven't posted them. If y'all members, y'all should see I put up like 5 new videos in there. If you're a member of my channel, so you get to see it first. Stuff that ain't dropped. I mean, I know I've been dropping a lot of videos, but so they're just a regular Alexander 2021 fish fry, 35 years. Ain't nothing too special. Ain't no extra detail about it or nothing. Why no detail or anything? Because I'm donating the wood, I'm donating the time, and most importantly, I'm donating these keychains. I mean, at least I can stop by and get a plate, but if I want some fried fish, y'all know who I'm gonna hit. If you're in the squad, I'm gonna go right on. 6 sides and 2 cheesecakes. So I'm being fat, y'all. I'm sorry I'm goofy, y'all. I'm tired. I've been here all day. And this is what I've been doing. So it's time consuming because you got to do a whole bunch of taping down and stuff. It ain't really nothing too serious about it. But I've been doing it for the last 4 hours, 4 or 5 hours. Frankie, you're not blocked from the squad. I just was talking to whatchamacallit about that. I don't know why you say that. You're definitely not blocked. I can see who all is blocked, and you're not one of them. But this right here is old Betsy. She's been with me since the beginning. I think 2020, maybe the end of 2019. And she's fought a good fight. But he transfer warehouse. Sorry to yell, y'all. If you jumped to spill your tea, I apologize. They told me about doing that on Squad Talks. Y'all need to send me a sawgrass. Talking about vinyl and all of this. It's all about sawgrasses, heat presses. You know? Let's make it make sense. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to yell. I know y'all. Some of y'all out there got that your earphones in or whatever. My fault. But I'm for real. E-Transfer Warehouse. Send your boy a summation printer, a check, and let me see what else. A shoe press and a ball press, so I can make some more content for y'all. The world gonna buy it. Another stack done. So this new guy that's been cutting this wood for me, which this isn't what we're used to. Like I said, he does a pretty good job. The shine's not there for me. Y'all know how I am about the shine. I need that ooh. Like somebody smeared Vaseline on it and walked away. That gloss. But see how I had to cut them out in strips and then angling them. Hopefully, I think I got enough. Hopefully, I don't have to print any more because I've had like several paper jams on there. The ink, for some odd reason, sprayed all inside my absence, so I got to get that together. And now I see why people just buy the original machines instead of converting. Don't get on my neck about DTF. Your boy ain't into that. Nah, I done got heck of prints. Not the Vaseline, yeah. Add a Vaseline look on there. That real shine. That soul glow. You know anything about that soul glow? It had that soul glow on there. But we finally got a sponsor, y'all. So geeked about that. But back to Frankie, I don't know, man. I'm gonna go on and look later on if I ever get done with these keychains and see what's going on. The last time I checked, you wasn't on the block. This is a bunch of people trying to scam folks. Let me see. Tell me you want the Epson F570. Laugh out loud, go big. All right, shoot. They saying y'all need to give me the Epson $5.70. They said bump the little sawgrasses. And I know y'all on here lurking somewhere. Yo, I actually reached out to Epson. If I can get Epson on Squad Talks, that's gonna be epic. You know why I reached out to Epson? Because everybody has to use an Epson. That's the type of commodity that I'm trying to produce. Something where everybody has to use it. Think about it. Screen printers got to use Epsons. People that's just doing regular vinyl, we got to use Epsons. Especially if we want to convert or do any type of sublimation. I think, matter of fact, Epson is the only one with heated uh, print heads. I think, I'm not saying I know, I say I think. That's just my opinion, I'm thinking. But every avenue uses Epson. US Cutter would be dope on Squad Talks. Might be soon. We do got a lot of. We pretty booked. We got some big names coming on. It's just I want to get the other side too, you know, like an Absence or who else? Maybe even the producer of Sawgrass. That'd be pretty slick. Get them on there. If you're wondering what I'm doing, so when you peel off the mask, sometimes there's like little black pieces charred from the actual tape, and it shoots over on the blank. So right now, taking this off and cleaning this, getting it ready for this. Get ready to throw them right back on there. I told y'all this ain't too exciting. This is my first stack look like, and it was boring. I'm like, man, the music ain't doing it. See what T-Gang is doing. I've had trouble out of so many other brand printers. I love Epson. Yeah, because Epson is just number one. Not if, but when you get Epson on Squad Talks, speaking to existence. That's right. When I get Epson on Squad Talks, we're going to hash it out and see what's really going on. Like, why y'all jack up the price of the 7720 and the 7710? They knew that was our gateway to get in. And now you're going to have a hard time selling because DTF is out. Ain't nobody trying to convert no more of these 7710s or 20s. This cutter ain't bad. He just ain't. I'm going to tell you the pros and the cons. I'm going to just speak on it briefly. We got a couple of wood manufacturers here in Ohio. Some that actually make sublimation blanks for the whole wide world. And then we have some that's been doing what they've been doing with wood for 20 years. They're not a big company, but they can produce like a big company. The only problem is they use less than material, meaning the cheaper material. So when you go to press on some of this wood, the shine go away, and I don't like that. It kind of gives it like a matte look instead of that shine. As I was trying to show somebody else on camera, let me show y'all. Y'all might can see, y'all might not be able to see it. I got lights in here, but all right. So this one's pressed. Get in there. Get in there. Focus. This one isn't pressed. See how it loses its gloss after it's pressed? Like you said, gloss right there? It disappears. It's there because of the lights, but it's not as shiny. You could tell that it's been cooked. Look at the paint. And that's bothering me. So from here to here is a major transformation. I do not like it. Once again, the fish fries tomorrow. I had these cut while I was at Fargo. Supposed to be having the time of my life. And this is what I mean when I say I'm wiping off some of that debris. That's the from the tape and the dirt. Yeah, it's disheartening if anything. I don't like it because it just doesn't look professional. I grade myself, y'all, and I just gave myself an 80% because of it. Like, Mike, you know better. But I've been playing catch up. I'm trying to get ready for this ISS show. I really want to get there. Um, right now, the go button is on, and I will be there, but I gotta make sure this stuff is taken care of here too. I'm not about to come back to another mess or 1,000 orders. Yeah, please hit that like button. Let YouTube know something. I thought making videos every day was the key. That ain't it. That stuff's wearing me out. Too much editing time. Like, I think, so 2 of the videos uploaded and didn't even have none of my edits on it. And I was just like, oh well. Hopefully they watch it. It did, alright. I ain't had none of my music in there, none of my transitions, no nothing, none of the words, no nothing. Yeah, it's from the 28th or 26th to the 28th. I want to be there. I want to be there on the 25th to the 29th. That's the goal. I want to walk around Atlantic City and see what they got to offer. With my mask on, people. With my mask on. But yeah, I want to actually see Atlantic City. I've never been there. I want to check out the boardwalk. Shoot, I'm being rude. How was y'all day? What are y'all working on? My bad. What y'all getting done? Yeah, James, you work a lot, bro. They work you to death. Huh? Good money, though. Shoot. I'm going back through the comments real quick. Yeah, I want to do a pros and cons to that video. I want to go to the ISS show in Atlantic City, but I will be in Myrtle Beach. Going to Myrtle Beach again too soon. I done been there twice already this year. Great place to visit. It's a lot going on. Every day you can eat something different. If you so choose. There's so much going on down there. Just mask up. I'm trying to think of there is one restaurant I would advise not going to, and I'm trying to think of the daggone name right now. Start with a T. Food is disgusting though. It's just horrible. Everywhere else is good though. Can't complain. One bad restaurant out of both times that I've been there. But that ISS show is going to have a lot of vendors there. And that's going to be my chance to seize and talk to some of these vendors. Try to get them to come rock with us. I like doing squad talks. I like bringing that information for you guys. Oh yeah. You can see the paint jumped around in my absence. My energy done ran out, y'all, and I'm just doing me right now. I'm trying to get done. I'm trying to cross that finish line. I might seem a little bit lethargic. I might be like, well, Mike, don't look so pumped. No, I'm not. First of all, my family then went out to eat. Second of all, I gotta finish these up, and then third of all, I gotta be up by like 5 o'clock for this parade, the Hall of Fame parade, which we went and set chairs up for, but I don't like it. I don't really like the parade. I think I've seen it too many times. My shift finally changed today, but taking a little pay cut. Oh, it's tragic. Oh, Taryn T. T? What you mean in like hot, juicy gossip? Or are you just saying, might say something? Where's a good place to visit next, y'all, as far as these companies go? I like to go visit them. I want to see why you're charging us so much money. Say no. I like to go see the processes and see what's going on. Network. Anybody seen that Stalls video? I was looking rather sick on that one. I really want to go back to them, but they acting like they ain't letting me back up in there. Well, I asked what we're working on, weeding tediously for a tea. Oh, shoot. You got a whole bunch of little indentations and stuff you got to get out. So how is the extra space working out for you in the store? Be honest with you, man, I'm still playing catch up, and this is what it looks like right now. Still empty. I gotta take all them shelves out. I want to get a large format heat press in the corner over there. It has to be rewired. These two shelves have to be moved. The shelves in front of it, this one and that one right there, gotta be moved. So right now, this is what I'm going through, and like I said, it's a catastrophe over here. I've been, as you can see, it looked like a tornado that hit my work desk. I'm trying to get caught up, get done. That's what I mean by the ISS show. I'm not about to go and then come back to a whole bunch of work. Nothing wrong with that. It's just it took me forever to catch up. Like I should have been moved. I should have been had all that stuff done, but it's hard. One man band over here. And then I had the audacity to try to shoot a film every day for this daggone YouTube channel. But I got one on my members only. It's called Grizzly Nights. And I just got a bunch of Circle Clothing hoodies. And a bunch of Circle Clothing joggers and pants and unbranded. Like when I say a bunch, y'all, I mean a lot. I ain't get one or two outfits. Like almost 17 of each thing. Big boy, what's going on with you? I see you doing big things. Hey, I'm a small fish in this big pond of superstars. We all are superstars. I don't call myself one thing or another. That's not a title I give myself. We all woke up today. We all got on our grid. We all are on our grind right now. We are all stars. I don't care who I talk to. Man could be worth $150 million. At the end of the day, you still a man. We bleed the same. And Big Boy Prince, you a star, brother. You already know you a star. Quit playing. You out here doing it. You've been moving and grooving since. Since I talked to you, you've been moving and grooving. So one of them sublimation printers, though, you got 150,000 of them. You get one of them to work right, man. The world's moving towards DTF. Everybody going right. I'm still trying to go left. Shout out to South Bay Creations, too, y'all. Because this man just gave me like 10 years worth of DTF transfers. Y'all going to see him in some of the videos I got coming up. If you're not a member, please join the member channel and check it out. Look at that. Look at some of the stuff that I'm trying to bring to the platform. Some of it won't see the day of light. There's some reviews in there that will never see the day of light because I was too honest and I feel like it'll do more damage than good. I'm not out to destroy nobody's company. It was truthful, and I told them to their face, but I'm not going to put it on a platform to where the world be looking and be like, oh my gosh, he just did them so dirty. I was just telling the truth. It's one sublimation product, and Gina tapped in on it. Y'all know Gina Gill. Just say the word. She actually did a whole video over it. I didn't have the heart to put the video out because I felt like I was bashing them, and I wasn't even trying to bash them. But the product is garbage. Anybody try any of the somebody who's tried Crafting Besties or Garment Creations paper on here, please let me know what you think about it. Honest review. I gotta get a roll. And I would go where I've been going, and I may still go, but I would like to support somebody who's doing this paper thing. Honestly speaking, I'm definitely gonna support her, but I'm talking about somebody else that's doing paper. Honestly speaking, got it on lock. I know she got her stuff down to a science, so I'll probably buy multiple rolls from her. I'm talking about like I know Garment Creations got his own paper. I know Crafted Besties, Blanks Galore, all of them. I've just never used none of their stuff. A little bit off subject. I ain't from New York, I'm from Ohio. But the locks, they killed Dipset. Alright, now back to shirts. I'm just saying. That was entertainment at its finest. Appreciate you, Customs Journey. Thank you. Thank you. I got my phone turned to the side so I don't get to see everything. Right back, make some fish sticks. Hey, fish sticks is what it is. So, how do you like the transfers? You talking about the DTF, the direct to film transfers? Honestly, and this is my honest opinion. The ones that I've gotten from Jason and Veronica, they have been better than I thought. And I ain't a DTF hater. I just, when it comes to the world of transfers, y'all already know who I rock with. But the transfers that I got from Veronica and the transfers that I got from Jason, they definitely solid. You'll see some videos. I think I dropped one video on Veronica stuff, and that's one of the videos that didn't edit right, and it just dropped 8 minutes out of an 18-minute video. I don't know what happened there. But, them prints, they fire. And then Jason did the whole drag test for me. He drug it across the concrete. I've been saying, I've been saying that since the gate. And it held up. I mean, a few little scratches, but that's to be expected. You dragging it across concrete. My thing is, did it hold up? And it held up. So it wasn't no crumbleness onto the ground or nothing like that. Will I switch my business over full time to DTF? I don't know. That's a tough one right there. But what I will tell you guys is we do now have Squad Talk Podcast t-shirts. We're going to introduce it tomorrow night for the first time. I'm going to actually have one on. And it's to support the squad. You know what I'm saying? So we appreciate everybody that grabs a shirt or a bag or whatever it is what else we put it on, a hat. And it's actually the logo I did for Squad Talks Podcast. It's going to be on a shirt. So, they ready to go. We got the transfers. We ready to go. See, that's what I mean by it's like tedious. This ain't like, it's not hard work. You got to make sure you line it up, but... I forgot I got one over here and the left over here. Add this to this. I buy 500 Ohios, y'all. And I bought like the key rings to go around the states. Tell me why they ain't showed up yet. These fish fry keychains is due tomorrow, so I'm gonna have to hit Wall World up or something. After I leave here and go get some daggone keychains to go with that, or some key rings. I don't have enough time for Amazon. They slipping. What's press is everybody using? That's something I never asked. Y'all know I got the Waller press. I got 2 heat press Nation presses. I got like 3 Amazon presses. I only did a review on one, the red one. That's another one that I got for like $230. It's garbage. My father uses it though. He's become accustomed to it. Got the Racoma hat press. Got rid of the green machine, the green monster. I got a Pro World hat press. And I got a lot of cameos. But what press are y'all using? D-Block! Alright, sketches. You already know. Crafting Besties, in my opinion, is best for cups and tumblers, but nothing special. It's flimsy. Ooh, that's not good. Paper strikes the print head, leaving ink on the edges. That's really not good. I seen the Mike T's test with Jay. Yeah, he did it for me. You know what I'm saying? He was official with it. I appreciate it for it. He really got down there. Invoice you one. Invoice me one. What you talking about? Whose video is that? What video? Hold on now. The conversation then went left. Did you see the video where they did the wash test and the super color fell out? They didn't press it right, bruh. I don't care about nothing about no bad talks about super color, because I have super color just like I have cotton sub. I don't always rock with cotton sub, the people, but the product is solid. You can't say nothing about the product because I didn't have that product for a while. As far as some super color falling off somebody's stuff, they ain't press it right. And I'm gonna stand on it, all 320 pounds. I know it has something to do with pressure or the heat. They didn't apply it right. For sure. Or they didn't know the material that they was pressing on. That plays a big factor in it too. You gotta know what you're pressing on. Like, you gotta do your due diligence when it comes to that. If it's supposed to be a sub blocker material, make sure you got a sub blocker material. Make sure you got something that can be pressed on with a. There's all types of variables to that. But You know, I ain't gonna lie. I prefer Supercolor over DTF. Still, I love DTF. I mean, I love Supercolor, but I'm starting to like DTF from the prints that I've got from Veronica and Jason. When I was first getting them, no, I was like, oh hell no. Oh, excuse my language. Oh heck no. I ain't rocking with this. This ain't something I could sell to a baseball team. That's another thing too. The Supercolor that I have used, I've used it on stuff that's getting constantly pulled on or washed. So I know it's not something that's in my head. It's tried and true. Ultimately, it works best for you and your business. Shoot, Supercolor may not work for everybody. I've been saying it. But for me, I ain't did nothing but make money from it. That's why I got nothing bad to say about them. I'm always posting them. Matter of fact, it's got to the point where I'm seeing videos where print shops is actually using Supercolor to cut down on that demand. Yeah, I'm sitting down in between this. I've been standing up all day. So, what print shop? I just seen some type of commercial on Instagram or may have been on Facebook. It could have been on YouTube. And there's a print shop, and he was like, "Is Supercolor necessary for a print shop?" He was like, "Absolutely." Sometimes, um, that image has like 8 to 10 colors in it. Could you imagine that for a printer? Silk screen printer? You got 6 heads or you got 6 stations, right, to do 6 different colors. But this one image requires like, I don't know, maybe 12 colors, maybe 7 colors, maybe 8 colors. And yeah, I know you can split the screen and do all of that extra work, but sometimes they ain't even, just go ahead and order you some transfers and call it a day. Hey, Supercolor. Y'all know I rock with you, right? But I do have my wash test on my DTF prints coming. From the ones that I did get, from the first ones all the way to the really good ones. And I'm gonna have another wash test over how that went. But y'all gotta give me a minute. They eating all that fair food and stuff. They chilling. I'm probably about to go home to 2 hot dogs. 2 corn dogs, let's rephrase that. Not even a chicken thigh, y'all. Salty. So out of 150, I'm down to probably like probably 50. Probably down to 50. Got this bag right here. I got like probably 56. Them bags got 50 of these in them. When I started it late, when my Epson wasn't acting right, you know, same old, same old. Hopefully, if I gotta print another one, I don't have no issue. But I ran out of my rolls. Y'all know I had my rolls of sublimation paper for forever. So I tried to go and cop some sublimation paper from somewhere else, and it just sticks to the substrate. It doesn't even come off. It sticks to the actual keychain. So I was thinking like, okay, well I could tell they're mystery keychains. Everybody gotta go rinse off the paper, and then it will reveal the Alexander, which I thought would be kind of slick. Like especially if you're having like a baby shower or something, and you want everybody to figure out what the baby is, like that will work for that. But as far as like doing 50 keychains or 150 keychains and having to wash each one just to get to that image, that means that sublimation paper is garbage. I'm gonna see if I can reuse some of this Yellow tape. It's almost 90 today. What y'all weather like over there? Or out there across the world? What y'all dealing with? I don't know. One time somebody was on here and was like, it's 100 degrees. I was like, Lord, I stay in the house. Ain't no way I'm coming outside. We gonna eat whatever's here. We ain't got nothing but a can of tuna. Okay, we gonna make it work. No way I'm going outside while it's 100. Sheesh. Y'all got any questions for me? Want to know anything? Let me see. Geo Night all day. Heat Press Nation is so. Heat Press Nation is. Yeah. You know whose video was that? Yeah, big boy, you gonna have to tag this video. I'm gonna say it fell off. I want to know who's fell off. The lost entrepreneur, he ain't press it right. He's fairly new to the game, so y'all cut him some slack. 8-1. Okay, I know a lot of folks got that 8-1. How long have you had it, Taryn? Squad Talks T-shirt. Yes, Squad Talks T-shirts is available. We're gonna be announcing it tomorrow. I'm gonna have one on tomorrow. Either that, or my new trendsetter clothing line. So let me see. I saw a Jay Designs video where he couldn't get Super Color to stick to his shirt. I wonder what shirt he was pressing on. Signature Series 15x15 and Amazon 5-in-1. Yup. Signature Series I can stand on. I got one behind me. The first one though broke on me. I used to complain about it too until I talked to said person. He was like, you broke it because you worked on it so much. I couldn't do nothing but agree, laugh and agree, because Heat Press Nation, dag sure wasn't doing nothing about it. I don't know how many times I reached out to Jared. Like, yo, man, my stuff ain't working. Every time he would just direct me to customer service, so I was like, bump it. It'll just be broke forever. I take that back. I did get one person's stuff fixed from Heat Press Nation. From going on their page and just having a rant. So, that was some good that came up out of it. Heat Press Nation would be better if their customer service was better. Their customer service sucks. I'm sorry. It's the truth, though. Oh, I'm going to have to print another sheet. I didn't want to. Tragic. These first three is gone. Here was the first one, so I was gonna do, and I just didn't like. I thought that was like ghetto, so I switched it to this. Direct to film, you can get bigger prints. How do you figure so? I can print up to 13x19. If I believe so, that's the same size as DTF. Yes, sir. I got a 44-inch. Is it converted though? Is it ready to be sublimated on? I need a front and back done. Super colors, alright. Yeah. I appreciate everybody that hit that thumbs up. I appreciate everybody that's been rocking with me. Y'all could have been anywhere else in the world. Right here with your boy Mike. I saw the video also. Looks like he pulled the carrier sheet off too slow. And it's stuck. Yeah. Might be wrong, but that's how it looked. You might be wrong, but that's how it looks. That's the thing with that. So with super color, it's a science, right? As with anything, DTF, there's a science. Let's just say the first DTF print I ever did, I tried to do a super color method to it, and I tore the whole image up. Like half the image stuck to the shirt, the other half was on the carrier sheet. I'm like, this can't be life. This can't be right. It's got to be wrong. It's got to be more. I hated DTF after that. Here to come to find out, it was a cold peel. I needed to peel it while it was cold. So there on after, every time I did a DTF, I made sure it was cool and I pulled it off. There's two things about it. You can press it to get a more in the shirt feel, I guess, or you can just leave it to keep that smooth feel. A lot of people argue that that's the same feel as super color. It's not. Super color, once you press that down and you remove it, you have the option to press it twice. And I have said in my videos several times, I press my super color twice. Why? Because it's something I do. I can't speak for the rest of the world. It's advertised as one press, peel, and go. Generally, that's what it's supposed to be. But for me, and what works for Mike T may not work for another person. So I make sure that my pressure is on super firm. Like, if your press don't jump when you press that super color, you're not doing it right. I'm sorry. Being the method to how super color works. Whereas DTF, you don't have to have that super firm pressure. All you got to do is let it that heat hit it, then dissipate, and then peel, and you in there like swimwear. The wash tests have been tried and true. I haven't seen nobody do 70 washes with the DTF yet, and then pull and see if it's gonna crack or not. Generally, typically, if you pay for the shirt, no, you're not going to do that. We as customizers are people that cater to the custom apparel industry. We do that to see if a customer could possibly have a problem with their shirt after washing it. That's why we do the pull and the whole extra brick drag, all that extra stuff, because you never know. Who's to say that that kid didn't fly off the skateboard with a super color shirt on and slide across that gravel and his shirt's still intact, even though his arms ain't? You get what I'm saying? And I'm just now seeing quality DTF prints, and that's the guy's honest truth on everything. Before Jason and Veronica's, my DTF prints, I could say they wasn't the way that I wanted them to be. And it's because it was new. It's new to everybody, except for the folks that's been doing it, or that's on a higher caliber level than we are. With them doing it, they know, that you need to rubberize the back of the powder. It needs to cook. It needs to set somehow. You need sub blockers for certain ones. You got to have a film that's a cold or a hot, And this is just stuff I know from hearsay. I don't know nothing factually because I do not deal with DTF, direct to film, other than somebody sending me some prints to try out. I'm not interested in the machine. Like I said, I leave too much. I would hate to spend that much money on a direct to film machine and then dip and then come back and then not work again. I know I could put solution in a bottle and let it run continuously and all of that, but to me it just doesn't make sense. Well, I could just get transfers, get the job done, and keep it moving. It made sense to convert a sublimation printer because that was the first difference between being in the fabric and on top of the fabric. You get what I'm saying? I do a lot of vinyl. I work with all types of vinyl. I love vinyl. I'm the vinyl king. I love layering vinyl. I love coming out with new stuff with vinyl. I love making patterns on vinyl. So with that being said, I'm gonna always forever love vinyl. There's different lanes for everybody when it comes to these different methods that people use to create creative customs. So a DTF, a neck tag, all day. Super color neck tag, all day. But if I had one to just choose off of pure facts and accountability and what I've been through within the last year, I'm going with super color. Not to say that there's anything wrong with direct to film. It will get there. It's just right now at the stages for us where we're learning how to get it there. I'm very pleased with the prints that I've gotten recently, but I'm gonna bring them through the mud. I'm gonna do some rigorous testing, and I'm gonna do it on camera. I'm gonna do it my way. Did I do the same with Super Color? Of course. It's AAU. This is home of the NFL. I'm trying to secure NFL contracts. I can't secure NFL contracts with subpar work. I can't, I can't get contracts with the AAU with subpar work. This stuff got to be stuff that's tried and true. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got one crazy mess to clean up. I don't even want to do it, but I got to. March. It's 9:20 and 80 degrees here. Sheesh. Hope you got the air on. Invoice me at Squad Talks. Okay, I got you. He was pressing a family reunion design. It had a tree with some leaves and the family names. Okay. My brother told me to do the locals customers and the other guys he will handle the shipping. Yep, that makes sense. That makes sense. I've been an OG. You've been an OG for real, Frankie? I'm converting the 44 inch into a DTF. Salute, salute, salute on that. Bro, that's gonna cost you a lot of money. But you have the biggest DTF so far in the game. If you do, well, no, I don't know. I might jump to Conti quick with that. You'll have a big DTF machine for sure. So, salute. Can you get film that large? Making a video next week. I converted one last week. I think Stan Banks said it's best you use a method that is best for you. Yeah, truthfully. Yo, Mike, do you have decal vinyl laying around that you don't need? I'll buy it from you. I left a link in my last video. Hit up Jason. Metamark. I've been here since you were working at your basement. You have. You almost known me for 3 years. Yes, sir. That is facts, Frankie. And I never changed. Oh, changed. Still Mike. Alright, so hopefully this is it. Right here. Hopefully this will with this little stack I'll be done. You haven't changed, but I did for a while. Change is good if you're growing. Changing and switching up is two different things, though. Me, I'm just been the same. Trying to leave a legacy behind. And in my little city over here, these people are very small-minded. And I want them to see something other from a black man than somebody selling drugs. especially younger kids, younger guys growing up. It's okay to be a father. Be a father. Handle your responsibility. That's what makes you gangster. Standing on the block shooting at another person does not make you gangster. That makes you retarded. I don't care what the issue is. You wanna know what's gangster? Pilling 150. These right here is gangster. Lord. Alright, I've known Stan Banks since he was working out of the storage. I've known Stan Banks that long too, even a little bit longer. So, what's your vision for the new space? You got a lot of room to branch out. I do. So, my vision is to take down all the gray shelving. I hate it. I hate the look. I hate that there's clutter in the store when you first walk in. To me, I just don't. It's bad for business. I want to open everything up. I want the second room to be where they go through the aisles and stuff. And look, you come in here, you come right in. As soon as you come in, you're greeted to like a place up there on the wall where you can get select transfers pressed right on the spot. A t-shirt menu that consists of everything that I do as far as sublimation or vinyl or big bulk orders. A TV playing either music or my tease videos. You already know. And then a place to do a podcast. Now I might do my podcast here still, but right now I'm doing it at my house. I don't like doing it at my house. I want a full studio. So there's one or two places I can either do it in the back of this store here because I got space in the back as well, or I'm gonna do it at a whole nother spot and just turn it into a creator's content studio. It's not that much. Yes, I'm in Ohio. Jerry, where you at, man? Customer's Journey, I've been in the game for a while. You can ask my, yeah, you have been here for a while. I remember when everybody was giving me great info about my logo. What you do with that info, Frankie? You gotta look for confirmation from within. When it comes to like certain things, I ask certain questions about certain things, but ultimately, you gotta go with what your gut is telling you. You know what I'm saying? So somebody's interpretation of what your design should be is never gonna be your vision. It's always gonna be somebody else's, right? So you have to have that vision. It's okay to ask, does this look okay or not? You know what I'm saying? Or for other folks to weigh in. But to make changes based off of other people, that no longer is your design. It makes it everybody else's design. That's the issue with that. Like for the Grizzly, I knew what I wanted. I keep going back to it because I knew I wanted it to resemble my face. That was one thing I knew for sure. I wanted that bear to resemble my face. There's no mistaking in it. Then the rest of I gave the artist free range on the rest of it. I'm like, all right, now that and the teeth. Make sure my teeth stand out. The rest of I gave him free range, and when he came back with it, I loved it. It was just one thing that was wrong with it. It was the eye. It didn't have no other eye, and I'm like, man, is this fat on his nose covering up the other eye? I need this eye to show, bruh. So we got that fixed. And now I got a whole nother logo. It's crazy. Shaking my head. Let's see. Columbus West. Okay. So yeah, you right up here. You out. You already know. It's Hall of Fame time. I was telling them about the parade tomorrow and First Friday tonight down in Canton. There's a lot of football celebrities downtown, and they got this little amphitheater in the middle of the Canton. So it's like a stage. It's it's a sound stage, so there's gonna be artists rapping on there and stuff tonight. So it's probably going up. My family is having fun without me. All types of street vendors. There's restaurants and stores open, and it's in the heart of Canton. Jerry, I don't know how long it's been since you've been to Canton, but it's definitely changed. It's not the same. How downtown was desolate and really didn't have nothing going on down there. The NFL came right through here and cleaned all of that up. I got your first Grizzly Bear logo. I stuck with the logo like I like. Yeah, that's cool. So what's the next big thing for Mike? Shoot, I'm going to continue to expand and grow and teach. Continue to stay the path. Continue to inspire, motivate, uplift. Continue making videos. And not continue to listen to companies that want me to do things their way instead of my way. It's just like what I was just saying to Frankie. Everybody can give you a million opinions on what you should be doing. But if you really ain't doing what you want to do, it don't matter, do it? It's their opinion of you. It's what they think you should be doing, not you. I say that because we get caught up in this Facebook, Instagram society or the social media society, and everybody think, oh, I gotta be like this. I have to be like this. I gotta do things like this. Shoot, even in the custom apparel world, some people be like, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, I gotta do this. Y'all crazy. When I see y'all running towards the DTF, I said, where my car keys? We get up out of here for somebody get ran over this daggone DTF stuff. People going nuts. Find what works for you and make it work. I'm serious. You should have seen them. They was on the highway with it driving crazy over DTF. I'm like, why y'all speeding? DTF! It's a 1430 across town for $20. I said, for real? I was like, well, who gonna convert it? I am. I'm like, oh, shoot. It's enough YouTube classes that can fully convert it? After I converted this Workforce 7720, I told myself I ain't never converting nothing else. And that wasn't even hard to convert. It was just time. Now I want the sawgrass. I want the actual machine that sublimates. You know what I'm saying? Because the rig version keeps jamming. Keep having all types of issues with it. I'm tired of that. It's a nightmare. And everybody wants to sell the same thing. That's like there's no originality in it at all. Let's sell prints. Everybody gonna sell prints. Let's sell powder. Everybody gonna sell powder. Let's sell ink. Everybody gonna sell ink. I ain't selling no damn ink or no powder. What I'm gonna sell when I find it is a commodity that you cannot live without. Whether you're doing DTF sublimation, vinyl, screen printing, it's gonna be something that's gonna appeal to every part. I don't want nothing to do with it. Don't get me wrong. I seen it coming before it hit like a storm. And we was talking about it. It was a group of us. We was talking about like, man, this is about to take over. Everybody and their mom about to hop in this. This is gonna be one of the stories I tell my great grandchildren. You know, I'm sitting in the rocker and my teeth fall on the floor. I'm be like, y'all, this is one time where I could have been the head of DTF. And I walked the other direction. And I'm like, why? I was like, because it just wasn't for me. What made it not for you? All the extra maintenance. You know how many kids I got? I gotta maintain my kids. I gotta maintain my bills. I gotta maintain this shop. I gotta maintain my cars, my wife cars. I gotta maintain a whole lot. I'm not maintaining nothing else. I'm done. I buy the daggone printer that do it for me. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. No, I ain't playing educating. I'm not. You know how many people that offered me? Mike, I swear, and we can. No, I'm good. I'm good. In time, give it 10 years. You know what I'm saying? Give me a good 10, then we'll see where we at. By then, it won't even be DTF no more. To be back to what was they used to do at the mall with the airbrush. You'd be back to airbrushing by then. We get back to the airbrush era. There's always gonna be a new method. Is what I'm saying. There's always gonna be something new, something trending, something hot, and everybody's gonna want to do it. Take for instance, I ain't knocking nobody that did it. I just didn't do it because it wasn't for me. First of all, I'm a male, and I go by Grizzly. I'm not making no pickaboo shirt. You get what I'm saying? It just wasn't for that. Went right past my. I'm like, what they over there making? My daughter was like, Dad, you should make some peekaboo shirts. I said, what? I said, make sure you got all your clothes on. You don't want me to knock your head off. She was like, no, Dad, it's like an image inside the shirt. I'm thinking she talking like something that's cut out. You know, you can see like the chest area or something. Peekaboo, you know what I'm saying? That was my definition. But then I get on and I see everybody's making pickaboo shirts. I'm like, oh, this is what they was talking about. I'm thinking half naked folks walking around with skin showing. I'm like, yeah, that dismissed me. Cause y'all imagine a grizzly bear coming on talking about I'm making this pickaboo shirt for you. I'll be like, I don't know if he a bear or what he is. Lord, for real. Y'all laughing with me? Yeah, I'm being goofy. Sometimes I'm retarded, y'all. Hey, just come out naturally. I got into crafting because I wanted to learn how to screen print. I live in Maryland. There is no classes, unfortunately. So if you can find a machine or machinery that can do screen printing, I'm all for it. Laugh out loud. So somebody just asked me what is my plans, and I was very vague and very broad. So here's some of my long term and short term. My short term, obviously, get more real estate in the store. I did it. Yay, I conquered it. Now I got to turn it around. Also short term. Long term is actually get the 6 station silk screen press and do it from scratch. Why am I just now deciding to go back and do it? Because it's a step that I miss. And it's an art. And it's a trade. And it's something that I could just put and add underneath my tool belt. I have a lot of trades underneath my tool belt. However, silk screen pressing is not one of them. And I want to acquire that knowledge. The only way to do it is to actually do it. Not watching on YouTube. Actually do it. So, silk screen in the near future. Definitely a plan. And embroidery. Embroidery because I have a lot of teams around me. And once again, in order to get an NFL contract, you need to be a full print shop. That means you need to have it all. I need to be able to do whatever it is that they ask me to do. And, you know, I've seen stalls pressing the little names on the back of the jerseys. That's cute and all. But I want to be the guy that sews the numbers to the damn jersey. You know what I'm saying? The money comes in them stitch counts and, you know, doing a lot of them. Like Hard Hustle Printing, him and Rye Beats hopping into that embroidery. And then you see Juan from Liberty Graphics. That man got like 52 52 embroidery machines. Not for no reason, because he's making good money off of that stuff. Another thing I would like to do in the future is wrap cars. I love seeing big trucks done up. So does my son. We both be looking out the window, all stargaze, silly when we see a nice big truck. So wrapping cars, ultimately, that'd be something nice. Nice chunk of change right there. Sketch is gonna say, you want that grizzly pickaboo. I ain't no grizzly pickaboo. I'm in there with you, Mike. I was not trying to do it, but the more I think about it, the more it makes sense. Yeah. That screen printing, if that's what you're talking about, is just, it's something that's gonna be around, and I'd rather know how to do it than to let a whole bunch more years go by and I not know how to do it. To acquire some of these contracts, man, it just takes different levels. And I would definitely like to secure a lot more contracts. Truth be told, I'd rather the bulk order than single customer. Less of a headache, less chance of the player or the person complaining. It's just overall, it could be a waste of your time and you not even know it. What I mean by that, because I am one, is you could get, let's just say, I had to charge somebody $45, $50 for a custom, but that one custom take me all week to make. Did that $50 do me any justice? No. $50 for a one-time shirt versus being paid to do so many shirts. Just, I don't know if y'all remember when Garment Creation was on Squad Talks, and I asked him that question, and he just broke it down. That's kind of where I'm at with it. And I've been doing customs. This is what I've been doing. I have been doing customs for the last 3 years. But I've had the opportunity to do 1,000 shirts in the midst of doing these customs. I've had the opportunity to do 300 shirts. You know what I'm saying? 100 hats. 100 pairs of socks. Like bulk orders. And with them bulk orders, that's where the money is at. And it's all the same thing. So it's not a whole bunch of, is that tea right? You think they'll like that tea? Or mock-ups. I don't have no problem. And if you get your money that way, continue to get your money that way. I ain't never said there was nothing wrong doing it, because heck, I'm still getting my money that way. But I prefer bundled jobs. That's Alexander. It's looking like this is gonna be it. I ain't about to print no more. Miss Alexander is the person I'm doing these keychains for. She is my next door neighbor. They have had fish fries for the last 35 years. But my father said it's been longer than that because he grew up next to them. He said it's probably like 100 in 35 years. But they like skipped a whole bunch of generations before they got back to it. And then they started their own when Miss Alexander was born. Her parents started the fish fry. So, well, not when she was born, but when she was 35, she started back the fish fry. Miss Alexander is 70 years old or 72 or something like that. So she's been doing it for the last 35 years. That's why it says Alexander's fish fry 35 years. But the backstory on that is it's probably been 135 because my father, he was a little child. He grew up next to Mrs. Alexander's family, and they always had fish fries. But all of those people are now gone because that's when my father was little. My father said he was like 5 or 6. My dad like 60, y'all. Mike, tease. When you learn it, can you teach it to us, please? And thank you for sure. For sure. That's what I'm here for. I'm probably gonna film everything from me messing up to me getting it perfect. I've had opportunities. There are screen printer shops here. Actually, there's one that wants me to. He wanted me to work for him. He wanted me to do the vinyl work while he does the screen. I'm like, nah, I'd rather do my own. But I didn't burn bridges with him neither. Anytime somebody needs a bunch of silk screen, I send them to him. Anytime anybody need vinyl, he send them to me. So we still network. I just couldn't work for him. I ain't working for nobody. I work for myself. I'm gonna rephrase that. I can work for people. I have worked for people. The problem is you only work for those people pay you. If you don't know your worth. Y'all think I'm getting slower with this. I was booming at first. You can tell I'm tired. Tired of doing this. Yeah, definitely. I'm not making any more of these. These should be enough. All right. Let's go to the press. Waller press. Y'all see it? This thing is heavy as heck. What's y'all dream press, or do you already have your dream press? I know I've asked what you had. My dream press is the large format, Geonite. The I think it's like 44 by 60 or something like that. It's something crazy. We all right. Salute. Appreciate you. My 9 to 5 pays the startup cost for my business until my business pays for itself. Awesome. For sure, for sure. Ain't nothing wrong with that sketch to design. You got a plan and you working with it. And it's methodic and logical as you think. I know you're gonna get to where you're trying to get to. Nothing but great things coming your way for sure. This thing is hot. This is what I mean when I say I ain't got no fingertips. I've been lost them. Before I was doing this, y'all, I was in the kitchen. I used to be the line cook for Outback. Did that for a couple of years. I really thought I was gonna be in the kitchen. That's not the only trade I got. I did construction with my father and my uncle for years. I also went to a trade school over all things construction. Learned how to build sheds, put subflooring in, tile, all that type of stuff. I'm telling you, that heat is real. It ain't really too bad. You'll be screaming. Yeah, my fingers are shot, man. These, they gone. Every once in a while, when I see some fumes, or I smell like a little steak over here cooking, I'm like, oh, my fingers on fire. I'm playing. Whew. Okay, so out of 150, got a stack there. These is done. Got this left right here to unmask. These to print on. This is all the prints that I have left. So I'm gonna stay out here as long as I'm doing this. I don't have nothing else to do. Plus, I appreciate y'all rocking with your boy Mike T's on this Friday night. But to get back to the Miss Alexander story, they contracted me to do the shirts. I don't know if y'all remember that one problem customer that I had. I said was my neighbor. Just so happens to be Miss Alexander's granddaughter. So I originally got the shirt contract. I was going to do 100. I was going to do 200 Alexander Fish Fry shirts. We had a plan. They had a deposit, and we bought the deposit, whatever. The granddaughter calls and says, "I know you ain't having him do the shirts." She saw the ad me from 3 years ago from an M raising up. The M would have never raised up had she had not put it in the washing machine. And I confronted her on it, and I knew she had put it in the washing machine. So I began to block her because I wasn't about to call her out her name or be all disrespectful. But she was just bashing my name. So I blocked her on Instagram and Facebook. Talk about being mad. She went from mad to belligerent to irate once I blocked her on, the media or whatever. So she got wind this year that I was supposed to be doing the shirts for her grandma or whatever, and she wasn't having it. She threw a whole tantrum, and they said they got somebody else to do it. I said, cool. She was like, but Michael, no, this is Mrs. Alexander, I really wanted you to do the shirts because I've made shirts for her before. And she was like, I don't have no problem. I was like, oh yeah. She was like, well, is there anything I can get from you? I was like, well, Miss Alexander, I offer keychains. So she had seen Ohio. She had seen some of the press side products in my case. She's like, oh yeah, I'll get 100 of those, 200 of those. I was like, yeah, Miss Alexander, I got you. And you don't have to pay for them, Miss Alexander. Just pass them on, let everybody know they came from Mike. That's all. Came from the heart. But 3 years later, to stop me from getting changed because you felt some type of way over him. That's petty to the max. But what did I say? If you don't release those grudges, you are blocking blessings. You are blocking blessings the Lord could be sending your way. Holding on to a grudge. Lord. I know it did it though. Some odd reason, people get super hot when you block them on social media and they can't see your information no more. Or your business. It is crazy. It's childish. So yeah, I'm donating these for free. I didn't even charge Miss Alexander. I'm like, I got you. She's like, yeah, this is the last year I'm doing it, honey. I was like, okay, well, I'll make sure they're there. So and here's another thing. We're kind of like family because we're right next door, like literally. My house I grew up in, Miss Alexander's house. Like that. I can't walk off out the porch without seeing something going on over there and vice versa. But the granddaughter has held on to the grudge. And I know another cousin over there, and he's constantly telling me like, yo, bro, she's still salty at you over that. I'm like, I offered the chick her money back. She just wants to argue. They want to argue with you. I'm like, here, you can take your money back, and I make you some new. What more do you want from me? I just want to tell you, your work is garbage. Well, at the time it was, y'all. I was just starting out. I ain't gonna lie. Her shirts wasn't garbage though. I actually had one of her shirts hanging up. And what it was is a rest in peace shirt. So that adds a little bit more burn to it. You know what I'm saying? One of the nephews over there got killed on some gang banging or doing something or some violence one way or another. And I did the shirts. And this is before cotton sub, so no, you can't even hit me with the cotton sub. I was 3GO pagan and I was using vinyl. She decides to go out to the restaurant, eat in the shirt, like the memorial shirt, and spill sauce or spaghetti or something on it. She decided to take it home and wash it. And I told this chick you cannot wash it for 24 to 48 hours. What she do? She go home and wash it. The shirt actually held up through the wash, except for that M. The M came up. I was like, oh, that ain't nothing. That's a quick fix. It should have never been coming off of here. Well, I'm like, what did you do? She's like, I didn't do nothing. I just put the shirt on. I'm like, the shirt is wrinkled. Like, you washed it. I know you washed it. Girl, quit playing with me. Mm. Anyhow, like those MDF keychains. And so, what time and temperature are you using? Mine came out, colors popping, but burnt. So, right now, this is one of the testing companies for my product. It is MDF, but I'm not going to say their name. They're here. I don't really like them. I wouldn't advise these ones. Now, I got some that I love, which that board up above me is part of the press top product. No burn. And the shine right there is immaculate. However, this and this is two separate things. They're not the same. Well, I'm pressing at 380 degrees for 45 seconds. If y'all watch that interview on Squad Talks with Silaholics Anonymous, I'm like her. I'm not about to push my press to 400 degrees and be standing next to it cooking with everything else. I'm not doing that. So I found the sweet spot for me is 380 degrees for 45 seconds. If I could go less, I would go less. I'll find if I go anything under 380 or 375 actually. 375 works too. If I go anything under 375, it would take longer for it to cook, which means that I would have to press the seconds up. Meaning it wouldn't be done in seconds, it would be done in minutes, so a minute and a half. If I was on like 350, 360. In the beginning of the live, I was talking about there's a couple of places here in Ohio that actually makes this MDF, and then some of them spray it, and then some of them actually put it into the actual wood. And the one that was actually put into the wood is the one I like best. This was a quick fix because I was out of town and I needed somebody to cut up some Ohios for me, so I could make sure that I had this. Which that's what I mean by being behind too, because this is a month old. I've had this job forever. Make sure I miss no comments, right? Wow. I would have been screaming, I want the dual fusion. Oh, that's another one I seen. I've seen two of them though. I wouldn't mind that or the what's the one Stan Banks rock? It's double shuttle. I can't even think of the name of it. It's blue. It's Jodo. Jodo. He got a Jodo press that's double shuttle, which means you could press two things at one time. And the actual heat press itself slides. Bam. Slides. Bam. You know, so you can knock out two at the same time. Shuttle press wouldn't be bad. But I really want a large format. I want a large format because there's carpets out here, there's sheets out here, photo panels out here, a whole bunch of other stuff that could be customized, which I've done photo panels and all types of stuff. They don't come out as clean. You need that big press so you can cover all that surface area. Hold on, I'm trying to see what y'all. Is that your same temp for polyester shirts too? 9 times out of 10. I may have to tweak it a little bit depending on the material, but there's an issue with press lines. So you gotta figure out, you just gotta do your own due diligence. For me, it will work. But then I'm gonna go back and press over the whole shirt because I hate the press lines. And I hate when a customer be like, what's these lines? 9 times out of 10 are press lines. Ain't nothing that's gonna do anything different to the fabric, but to the customer, it's unappealing. And if they're asking about it, it's obviously they can see that boxed effect. They don't like that. It's poor customer service. So what I do is I will press that whole shirt so there is no box lines whatsoever. You won't see no box lines. You'll be able to ask me about them, but you won't see them. But I used to get asked that a lot. Looks like you pressed the box out in the middle of the shirt. No, that's the press, and it just happened. What type of press you use, real right? Tussy, ain't nothing wrong with that. I was going to do a review over that, but that press was sold out at the time I was doing press reviews. I might revisit it. Right now, I'm kind of eager to get my hands on one of the ball presses, being that I am in the Hall of Fame city. My son plays football. My other son getting ready to play soccer. That would be something that I could sell to the parents. Like, you want to customize soccer ball? Always thinking of strings. What's the future on the press that's a must-have for you right now? A must-have? That large format is a must-have. Unfortunately, it's not on the list right now. So, I'm going to probably, like I just mentioned, get me a ball press from Heat Transfer Warehouse or the shoe press and make some videos over it. Interested in both. I got daughters that wear Converse, all those little Skechers. My one daughter wears Vans and she draws on them, so that's really why I want that shoe press. She's probably gonna get the most use out of that than anybody. By the way, tomorrow we got Stan Jackson, the cartoonist. If y'all don't know who that is, check him out on Facebook. He does characters. Really, really good. Get off the hook with it, for real. I'm actually getting myself cartoonized again. Somebody else is making a cartoon of me. But Stan Jackson's gonna be on tomorrow night, Saturday Night Live for Squad Talks. Squad Talks t-shirts are now available. Um, the Northwest line is out now. That's 12 Gone Apparel's clothing line. Also, I'd Rather Be High. It's another part of his clothing line. That's out. Designs is dope. This pile y'all getting smaller and smaller. Starting to see a little bit of light at the end of the tunnel with these keychains. Dang, I've been on here for almost 2 hours. Y'all know I've been on here doing something I ain't no business doing. Talking with the D gang. Alright, so we're going I don't know who that is. I'll have to call him back. But yo, that's all I got left. That down to these last. I'm not